Well, it's that time of day again for me to go, hello there everyone, it's Carol here from the Crafty Emporium, and today I am bringing to you an autumn journal. So just in case you didn't know when you picked up this book what it's to be used for, it's an autumn journal. After that educational piece of information, I'll now quickly go through the journal with you. The autumn journal, and what I've done here is I've used mostly the Calico Collage Simply Autumn digital kit, and on the front cover here I've put this library pocket, and I've attached a Debbie Mum acorn button there, and on the card itself I've written Simply Autumn and put the date that I finished this, which was the 6th of October 2017, and that's my little squiggly diddly. This is the symbol that I use when I finish my embroideries. So yeah, I've started doing that as signing my journals now. In the top pocket here there's a tag of acorn leaves. I have done stitching around the border edges on both the front and the back. We've got lace, we've got cord, we've got pretend leather over the spine to just give it a little bit of extra strength, and this was the background card that I used, again with more machine stitching on it, and I used a seam binding closure with little beads on the end. So let's see if I can just pair them back up. There we go, and open those back up. And so to the inside of the book. Sorry, as you can hear my voice is going again. Brilliant. Anyway, enough of that. So on the inside cover I've done a pocket and layered this squirrel picture leaf, and then put relevant bits and pieces in. These were from the kit. This is one of those coffee dyed papers all folded up, and the first page, so you can see, look, there's the stitching that was on the front cover. So this first page here, this is one of the pages from the kit, and what I did was I duplicated the print of the page, so that I've cut a part of it out so that it's kind of got a little bit of a secret pocket there with some coffee dyed papers in. And then what I did was I stitched two pages together so that you can then go into the top, and there's a card in there for October, but that is not necessarily for this year, because it's a vintage one, so the days might not actually match up. Here I stitched with buttonhole stitching around the edge of this little saying and attached it to the page, and then inside the pocket there's some honesty. I did a page that flips out so that you've got double the journaling space. These are some internal envelopes that I've got that I printed on, but I'm going to put some of these plain ones in my Etsy shops shortly, and I've got green and like an orangey colour, so they're ideal for, well, they're actually ideal for autumn and spring with the green. So a handmade button there, and then open that up and there's some cards inside, some journaling cards. And on this one of the conkers, I don't know whether you can see the shine, but I actually put some glossy accents on the conkers to just make them stand out a little bit more. And that just sits under there. Here's a verse about why I like October. Open it up, little hedgehog. Don't know why I said it like that, little hedgehog. I don't know why I didn't just say little hedgehog. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Washi tape down the edge here to just take away the plainness of the paper, make it a little bit more decorative, and match colour wise with its opposite page as well. Here I've got a tag that sat underneath this braiding belly band But then I have stuck that braiding onto a piece of paper, but that paper then also flips up so that it's also a journaling space inside, and then there's the sunflower tag tucked behind it, and there's a little flower here at the bottom so that they can act as the resting place so that they don't fall off the edge of the page. Here there's a pocket with some journaling card in, and this is a page from a book that I own that is very, very similar to The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. And I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the book off the top of my head, but this is dated October the 9th and October the 10th, so that was what she wrote about on those days, and that one was from October the 5th. This is another page from a book that I own, and as you can see, it's from October. Here I've done a ripped pocket with part of the kit and put a big journaling postcard behind that. Another little verse from the kit, and I've actually made it so that it can also be a little bit of a tuck spot. Some yellow coloured vellum, which I've punched the edge of, so I've threaded some ribbon through there, and I've just put some little butterflies on the other side. That's the orange one of those envelopes, and it's a resealable one, and there's more journaling cards inside of there. Here I've done a doily, and I cut out one of the images from the kit and placed that on top of the doily. And then I've just put some journaling cards and a bookmark either side of the doily. Here I made a little booklet. These were 3 cards that were in the kit. So you've got September, October and November. So I've just put them together with, are you ready, Yvonne? A brad. Because the last video I did, I couldn't remember what the name of these were. A brad. So I've put the brad on now. See, Yvonne, I'm not quite as crazy as you think I am. Little flip at the bottom here with some stenciling on it. So I'll put my booklet made with my brad just hooked over the edge of the pocket there. I've got this die cut tree here with a journaling card behind it. And here I've got some vintage sheet music, and just to help to protect the edge of the paper, because obviously it's very delicate, I've just placed in a slightly thicker paper the word Simply Autumn there, so that you can sort of, you know, just give it a little bit of strength on the edge, and put some journaling cards in there. This is one of my favourite pages. So here we've all seen those leaves that you can get, and I've just glued them all together there so that they become a bit of a tuck spot. And this was one of the tags from the kit, and so I've attached that to this background card, and then I've done it so that there's another larger card underneath so that it's sort of got a layered look about it. But I've also stuck this on so that this now forms a pocket, and that's got a little bit of a journaling card in there. Let's pop that back in. Come on, in you go. Thank you. And then that sits in there, and then just to prevent it from flopping forward, I just put a paper clip on there. So this is another one of those envelopes again, and I've just turned it on its from top to bottom instead of from side to side, and folded the edge up so that it makes a bottom pocket. And this is a Gibidneri inspired tag that she does with all sorts of different bits of vegetation. So that's a grass from just outside there. Hang on, let me tilt you. You can see the van now outside my house. So there you go. So just from over the road over there, that's where that grass came from. Right, let's put you back down. Aren't you chuffed I show you there? I showed you that. Anyway, open up the pocket at the top, and it's got some journaling paper in. So that's that one. This one I did the page from the kit so that it flips up, and it's got the patterned paper printed on the back from the kit, and then I've done some stenciling there as well. In the centre of the signature I found this greetings card with the sunflowers on, so I used that as the centre, and I made it into a pocket so that it's got some journaling cards in there. This page then flips out, and again with some stenciling and the printed of the background paper that's in the kit. It's the other side of that envelope, again with another tag and some more journaling paper inside of there. That's the other side of the vintage music paper again. So again, I've just put that Simply Autumn on the edge to just help to protect the edge of the paper a bit. Oh, do you know, I've been using PVA glue this morning. Oh, I'm peeling. Oh, so elegant. And that's got some more journaling cards inside of it too. I love this image. I think it's really beautiful colours and really autumnal. So here I've done a journaling page again, and it's got the lines on it, and you flip that up, and I've put a pocket on the underneath side of it, done some stenciling and got a card in there. Did a little tag here with the word leaf from the dictionary to explain what a leaf is, just in case you didn't know what one was. And again, just in case you don't know what one is, there's a leaf. So you have it all now explained to you. I've used some little mini glassine bags, put some buttons on the front for a bit of decoration, and put some journaling cards inside of those so they individually flip over. This little belly band here I've done with some more brads, Yvonne, brads. And here I did some book page backed it onto card, and then this was a napkin that I had, so I put the napkin on and then made some flowers and put those on as well to add a bit of extra decoration. Here I did a pocket with some journaling cards tucked in it, and then did the pocket as a flip up. The other side of that envelope with some more journaling cards inside. Here's the other side of the vellum, and in here I've done some of the tags from the kit. Oh, sorry, I've just checked. I'm not quite in frame, am I? So you won't see them. So I've done some tags from the kit, and then I've done, so where you've got October at the beginning of the journal, this one is all about November and December. Love toadstools, they're really colourful. Oh, come on, no, put it back in later. Some more of the pages from the kit. This was the other side of the page from the book, with a very autumnal image there. And there. This was an envelope. Some autumnal colours, which I've just used a paper clip to attach, and then on the other side there's another little specimen there of some grasses from over there. Here on this page I did a tag which I've attached with a button and another brad, and this swings so that you can then write on the back of it once you've swung it round. This is the pocket, the same as that's on the front. Excuse me. And I've put the journaling card in the top there. And then this is actually on another envelope that I've got, and that flips open so that you've then got the inside of the envelope here with some recipes in and a pumpkin tag. That's the envelope from the kit, and there's some more stenciling here. The other part of the green envelope with some more journaling cards in, some writing paper, coffee dye paper. I've put here a little mini tiny envelope with some little bits of paper inside of there, And again, what I did here was I attached the 2 pages together so that it forms a pocket, and then in the top of the pocket there's a big journaling tag in there, and with a button on the top that acts as a bit of a pulley. And then on the back it's November pocket with some more journaling cards in, and the back you've already seen. So that's one of the autumn journals that I've made. I've made well, quite a few now, but I've made the 3. This is number 1. You're going to see number 2 very shortly. So that's it. So that was my autumn journal. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.